As you were celebrating, it looked like you scaled the fence. I know you said your options are open right now, but it looked like you had a message for Paulo Costa. What was said there, and why take that moment to address him? I mean, rather than just enjoy it yourself.
And I enjoyed it myself. I definitely enjoyed it, but you know, it sells the next fight. It sells the next fight a little bit, but at the same time, he's a bitch, and he's my bitch, and I want to make him my bitch, so that's why I did what I did.
Do you think, I forgot, Paulo Costa is a tougher challenge for you than Whittaker, or do you think?
No.
Okay.
And you king of this fuck division, and you will kill this guy. Yeah, Israel not have a chance against me.
I just honestly, like I say, like I came from when I was. That's why Anderson Silva really changed my mentality about martial arts. Jackie Chan first did, then Anderson Silva, because I had the idea of, I think it's just something that's been infused through Hollywood, that you gotta be this jacked Rambo motherfucker to be a fighter and be a tough guy, because that's what you see in movies, that's what you grow up watching. So everyone still sees that, and it's just embedded in them that they think that's a bad motherfucker, that's the guy. It's like, nah. And look at me, oh, he's so skinny, bro. I'm gonna break his face, bro. I'm gonna break him. You got no power, bro. Well, I don't need power. Everyone has power. I have precision.
What do you think it's going to take to beat Adesanya, whether it be you or anybody else? I mean, what's it going to take to finally hand that guy his first L?
I'd like to see on another night us go at it again, you know, because I think I can do that. Honest to God, I think and that's what's so disappointing, I guess, is that I feel that I can beat him. I have the skill sets to beat him, but we clashed heads and I came off second best. You know, I got caught. And all hats off to him. You know, he's a great striker, and congratulations. But like I said, I'm going nowhere. I'm still one of the best fighters in the world. I've always claimed that title as one of the best in the world. And yeah, you know, I got the title once.
Hey guys, how are you? Yeah, this is straight after the press conference. Thanks for the fans for tuning in. I'm a little disappointed, to say the least. It is what it is, though. Two of the strikers in the world went in there, butted heads, and I got clipped. But honestly, like, I'm disappointed. But it's not the end of the world. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm 28, and I'm one of the best players in the world. You know, this is where I belong. I felt out there. I felt good. I felt strong. I felt great. People say, in the press conference out there, they were like, could you have done anything different? And no, I felt, you know, tonight I went out there and I did it like that. And sometimes you lose, and it happens, and it's shit. It's not just in fighting, it's in everything. Sometimes it fucking rains on you.
I'm gonna announce my next fight. Dustin Poirier, I'm gonna smash your face in. Meet me in New Zealand, 2020, and I'm gonna end you.
You had a pretty phenomenal call out ready to go afterwards. Unfortunately, Dustin has already taken to Twitter and said, yeah, not interested. I'm interested in fighting Conor. Maybe you can go fight Cowboy in the meantime. So I'm curious, does fighting Cowboy interest you, or do you think you'll keep pursuing this Dustin thing and see if the UFC will put it together?
He's gonna fight who?
He wants to fight Conor, yeah.
If he wants to sit around chasing leprechauns, that's his own problem. If he wants a real fight, that'll take it. He knows where to find me.
Israel, I want to ask you about the motivation for that entrance. I mean, as you said, you know, it's going to bring on haters. There's no question about it. It's also giving you something else to think about and worry about other than, you know, a championship fight.
I told you, I'm a dancer. I'm an entertainer. Like, I don't have to worry about it. We came up with that on Wednesday. I tried to do it at the Silva fight in February. And the UFC were like, no, we can't have that. I was like, oh, f you then.
Dana typically does not allow things like that, but he allowed it in this occasion. I thought it was great. I mean, I thought, you know, the intro was incredible, and obviously a great event following that incredible intro.
This fight, this is my show. I'm headlining this bitch. So I was like, no, I'm gonna do it my way or no way. Like, who else on this kind of stage is gonna do that before they go and whoop some ass, you know? No one, I think James Tehuno is the only one that's ever done it from what I can remember with the Men in Black intro, and Anderson Silva did it in Pride with his Michael Jackson shit. But like, this is, I showed you guys, if I could sing, trust me, Justin Bieber wouldn't even have a job. But, you know, you don't want to hear me sing. But yeah, like, you got to realize this is the spectacle, man. This is a big stadium. I had to give them a show and set the tone. And there's no one like me, like no one.
Just quickly, there was a video that surfaced on the UFC Twitter page of you guys watching Brad Riddell do his thing in the back. And it looked like a pretty emotional time. It was you, Israel, and the City Kickboxing team. I'm just wondering, what was that like, being in the back watching Brad fight? Did it take any sort of focus away from your fight? I mean, it looked like you guys were jumping around, sort of. It was almost the fight before the fight in a lot of ways.
Yeah. We create energy, you know. A lot of people, you know, they shy away from things, or they don't want teammates on the same card because they don't want it to take away from their energy or drain their energy. But what we have, you know, we had 2 fighters fight last night on a show here in Melbourne, and then the night before that had another fighter fight there, and it just, our coaches, Eugene, just stacked the weekend, you know, keep us busy as possible. This is what we do, man. This is what we do at City Kickboxing. This is what our coaches do. So we wanted to, energy is created, you know, so that didn't take away from anything, watching Brad there and getting excited and jumping around, because we're not putting on a show for the cameras. None of this we're putting on a show. That's just how we feel, and that hyped us up for our fights. You know, and I'm sure Israel watching my fight hyped him up for his fight. So energy is created. That's kind of our philosophy there.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh yes! Oh yes, Izzy! Oh yes!
Are you the biggest star in the sport right now?
What do you think? It's subjective. I can't say that about myself. It's subjective. You might not like me to think I am, but yeah, if you want to say that, go ahead.
Doing this Dustin thing and see if the UFC will put it together.
He's gonna fight who?
He wants to fight Conor, yeah.
If he wants to sit around chasing leprechauns, that's his own problem. If he wants a real fight, that'll take it, he knows where to find me.
He wants to fight Conor, yeah. Conor, yeah.
Shut your mouth, mate.